Scent Warriors. Today I want us to look into the wealth management process and see the link that we have been missing that is very, very important in our lives. Now, when it comes to wealth management, there are three phases that you go through. The first one is called wealth protection. The second one is wealth creation or accumulation. And the third one is wealth distribution. Now, most of us are pros when it comes to wealth creation. We know how to make money. I give you that. We have the best job. We have good salaries. We have invested in assets. We are buying lands, real estate, stock exchange. We're also investing in boards. We are good at that. And that is the best thing to have in life. But there's one thing that we are missing out. We are not looking into what ifs of life and looking into things that could disrupt our process of creating wealth. And these things sometimes are inevitable. What are these things that are beyond our control? You see, the wealth protection phase of life is one of the most important things. It is like building a house. For you to build a house, you have to take care of your foundation. And the wealth protection is the foundation of the wealth building process. Now, if you don't take care of the foundation and you build your house on sand, for sure, it is guaranteed that it's going to fail. And that's why we hear of stories of people who are doing so well. But one thing happened, like they were admitted, they got a critical illness, or the breadwinner passed on, and all the wealth is gone. And now the family or that individual has to start from scratch building again, of which they don't have the time and they don't have the energy. And also the mental, power is already gone. So we have to start thinking about this foundation that is called the wealth protection, because that is what is going to give us a peace of mind, knowing that if one of these three things happen, the first thing that can happen is me being not able to generate the income that I'm generating so that I invest again. And two of the things that could affect this is, one is having a critical illness. It is beyond my control if I can have critical illness, but I can take a critical illness cover to protect myself against that. Number two is something else that can happen is having a permanent disability. Me not having the strength and capacity to go out there and hunt and bring some income to my family and also accumulate some income so that I can be able to invest and grow my wealth. I can also take a permanent disability cover for that, right? That other worst fear is, what if I don't even live long enough to amass all this wealth and accumulate it and leave a good inheritance to my children? That's another worry that we all have. Now, what can I do about that? If I take a life insurance, I'm going to protect the income for my family such that in my absence, they'll be able to have the lifestyle that I was giving them. My children are going to have the education that I had envisioned, and they are not going to get into debt or poverty. You see, all these what ifs of lives that we cannot be able to control, they are solid tools that have been set apart, that you can use to protect yourself, against all these risks. Now, we are starting this conversation, and I want you to get engaged into it. If you feel that you are exposed, reach out to me. I'm going to help you get covered, get your foundation in a solid state so that you can have peace of mind. And as you focus on other things, you are in a good, you are in a good foundation such that you can carry the weight of your wealth building process.